Before we get to the setup on how you can set up your Python web server for communication between your app and your Linux desktop, let me just show you real quick how this feature will work. So let's first of all connect. And to access your desktop remotely from your Ubuntu Touch device, just scroll down and you should see the option Remote Desktop. Tap that. There's currently a bug in this release for that initial display. Just hit the refresh button at the bottom and you should get the latest screenshot of your desktop. And that's essentially how this feature works. It's sending screenshots from your desktop to your uh, Ubuntu Touch device. So if I want the latest screenshot, I can hit the refresh button at the bottom, or anytime I tap or right click or anything on the desktop, it should send the latest screenshot. I can also zoom in for more accurate taps. So let's tap the start button. Let's open Chrome. And again, I might need to refresh, get the latest. Okay, let me see. Okay. And from here, I can show you guys the text feature. So you can probably set up a virtual keyboard to come up on your screen on your desktop, but we have a simple text feature here. So you can enter the text you want. Okay, I'm going to hit send text. Okay, now if I go back right now and I hit refresh, oh, sorry, I don't know. I didn't think let me press that. Okay, there we go. All right, let me type that again. So I hit send text. If I go back and I refresh, oh, there it is, yeah. So what I need to do is in the keyboard feature, make sure you hit send text and also enter. We have some other basic keyboard commands here. If I go back, I refresh, and there we go. So I can, visit from here. Tap it, refresh, refresh again. So yeah, I've always wanted to access Discord through Ubuntu Touch, and there isn't an app for that yet. So I thought, like for me, myself, this is one very useful way to access Discord through my desktop. So now that we got this out of the way, let's go to the setup on how you can set this up for communication between your Ubuntu device and your desktop. Just a reminder, this is the second update to the Linux Desktop Monitor app. So there is a previous video that I'll link to the description for 1.0.1, and that contains initial notes on the setup for the Python server. There's just like one added step basically. So if you already have the app, or if you don't have the app yet, just make sure you download the latest Python server script. You can either do that here through this zip file and extract it, or directly from the GitHub repository. You're going to look for this Python script. Once you have it downloaded, just run this command when you're in that current directory where the script is located. Again, all like the previous video that I'll link in the description. Here is the update basically. So you're going to need to install these two packages, dependencies. So you have two ways. The recommended way is like normal. You create a Python virtual environment where this Python script will exist, right? So this is the recommended way. Okay, if you don't feel like that, and you're okay with just installing these dependencies globally on your desktop, you can just use this command that'll install both of them. Again, otherwise, if you want to do the recommended pathway, just make sure you have to set up a Python virtual environment, and you can install your packages inside that environment. Both ways achieve the same thing. Just remember, if you're doing a virtual environment, the next time you want to run the server, you need to make sure you're on that virtual environment, and you can do that with this command here. Okay, and that's really just the added steps. So if you have the Python server already downloaded, just make sure you get the latest. So you can delete that and get the latest server script. Make sure you have these dependencies installed, and that's it. Just run the server like normal, and you'll be able to connect just like you saw to your desktop remotely.